everybody, it's Michaela from Hooked in a Flash. If you'd like to find me, you can do so on Facebook as Hooked in a Flash Crochet, and then everywhere else such as Ravelry, Etsy, and Instagram as Hooked in a Flash. I hope everyone's doing well. I know it's been a while since I've seen you. Before I get too far into it, I did want to just mention my bear aerials up there. That's from my kids. They've been doing a lot of Pom Poms and really depleting my stash up there. I need to rewind a whole bunch of yarn and put it back up. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm working on it. So don't judge me too much on it. I hope everyone's staying safe and being healthy. I have some stuff to show you. Are you ready? I'm going to go with finished things first. I finished my shirt, my leaf top shirt by Bernat. I did not have to change, actually no, I did have to change a few things. The top's fine, that works great. I added 2 inches to the bottom, and then it was supposed to have garter stitch on the bottom, but it was flipping up. So I switched it to this ribbing, which added another 1/2 inch to it. I really like the fit. I really like how it looks on me. But I will be taking these out because these are garter as well, and switching this to a rib as well, just because the garter stitch is thicker and it kind of makes it a little bulky in between, like down under my arms. And this is a heavy worsted fabric anyways, so it's just not the best. So I'm gonna fix that, but otherwise I like it. It's a really nice shirt. I think it looks good on me. I was gonna wear it, but I think it's a lot easier just to show you guys what it looks like. Like I said, that is the leaf top by Bernat, and it is a free pattern. So I'm going to toss that. Ugh. And on to the next thing. Next thing is I made some dishcloths. These are just scrap yarn. I have no idea what they are. I just have some random balls of cotton that I am using up so that I don't have so many random little bits everywhere. This particular one is the Wallace dishcloth by Smells Like Yarn, Ross from Smells Like Yarn. I've made several of these, and I know I've shown you guys them, but if you'd like to make it, you can do so. It's a free pattern on smellslikeyarn.com. And then I made 2 more. This has already been washed and used. My son used it to clean up some marker. This is no pattern. This is just a 2x2 ribbing, and then I switched it every second row. So I did 2 rows and then I switched it the other way, so it made this nice texture. I don't have a pattern for it or anything like that. I have no idea what yarn this is. This is just a ball of random yarn. This though is the Yarn Bee Cotton Mini. I'll be able to make 2 of these with that cotton. And it's super, super soft. This one I think will be a body rag, body wash thing instead of a rug for my other stuff. Rather than this is like a standard kitchen dishcloth. I like this texture in here. It's very scrubby. So I have those. Why I made them in the middle of everything else, I have no idea, but that's what I did. The next thing I've been working on and finished is a bunch of Christmas hats. These are also the Ross from Smells Like Yarn. He has a hat pattern that I just follow because it's a really, really good standard beanie hat pattern to follow. He has it in all sizes it's all adult standard size, but you can make it with fingering weight all the way up to bulky weight, and he has this for you. So all standard adult size, but different weights of yarn that you can make it in. These are all men's hats, so I followed it exactly as it was said on the pattern. But this is a women's hat. The women's hat, I have found that I don't want to go the 6 inches that he recommends because it just makes it too baggy. I don't like a baggy beanie. I like it well fitted. So I stop at 5.5 inches instead of the 6. It's just enough that it makes it not baggy on me. And I've gotten the same feedback from my friend Christina that it is a good size for her to stop as well. So there's that. I have a few more of those hats to make. I have another one that's on the needles that I was going to bring in, but it looks the same. It's green and yellow. It'll have a yellow stripe in it. Actually, it already does have a yellow stripe in it, but it's essentially the same thing, so it's there. The next thing that I have made were these little tins. I actually got together with my friend Christina, and we made these. I used a comic, which is Usagi Yojimbo, for the tops of mine. I got these tins off of Amazon. It was like a 6-pack for $8. And I use them for my stitch markers, my needles, and Denise scissors or measuring tapes that I want to use. This one is the small, so I made the, that face. This one is worsted weight, and it says, I accept after all. It sounds like a simple job, because worsted weight's kind of standard, And then I wanted to show you guys these slip and snip. Fit perfect in here. I really like them. Those are my favorite scissors to use. And then the last one is for bulky weight, and it says it's a bit more crowded than I would like, because it's bulky, right? So yes, I did all that, and then I also made a few stitch markers for the sock weight yarn. Let's see if I can grab one up here. They're just the standard little, if you can even see. Boop, there we go. I just made some of these. I like those, the simple ones. I have found that I'm not the biggest fan of the ones with the drapies and stuff. I want to like them because they are so pretty, but for the most part, they just get in the way for me. So the simple ones like that work best for me. Another thing that I have made, I have finished these, but I have not finished the series. So this is kind of a finished but work in progress situation, is Christmas balls. I am making Christmas balls. These are large, as you can see. And these are by Arnie and Carlos. This is the pattern by them. These are the old ones that they have put out. And then I have purchased the new one that is starting in December. They're going to do a daily knit along type thing with the Christmas balls in December. And so I can do one a day with them as well. I think there'll be 24 of those. So I like them. I think they're pretty cute. My husband's not a fan. In fact, he says that if he never had to see these again, he'd be happy with them. I like them. I think they're cute. That is all I've made right now. So I'm going to go into what I have been working on. Those, obviously, those are finished, but there's 24 total in there. Sorry if you can hear the kids running around. The next thing that I have going on is I started making this monkey head. And this isn't picking up the details very well on the camera, but he's got his brown eyes, his little ears. He's quite large. See if I put him next to my face. So he will be probably, I'm thinking, about 3 foot tall or so. He's gonna be a big guy. I'm making this. I'm writing this down as I make him so that I can post this pattern when I'm done, in case anybody wants to make a ginormous monkey. And the other, oh, I should put that down. The next thing that I have been making is I have been making the V-back tee. This is a paid for pattern. This is not a free pattern. And also the Christmas balls that I'm making, the new ones that are coming out, are paid for. They're not a free pattern. This is the V-back tee. I've got my colors going on. I am almost done as far as repeats and stuff goes, but it's a fingering weight, so it's taking a while. And I'm obviously really distracted with everything I keep pulling off and doing. So I really like this. The way that this is meant to be worn is actually this way, and then you have the V going down in the back. But the way that I think that I'm gonna like it best is with the V in the front. So far it's been very flattering looking. Very simple knit. It's nothing crazy. Nice and easy. If you are okay with working with fingering weight, this is great. Normally I do not use stitch markers like this, but because I was working on black and we're doing short rows right now, I decided to mark it every time I did a turn on my short rows, just so that I can see it, because I usually work on this at night when I'm sitting with my husband and it's darker, and then it's black yarn anyway, so I decided to just mark it rather than sitting there trying to stare at it every 2 minutes. And that's all I've been working on. That's all the in progress stuff that I have. I wanted to get that done for Thanksgiving, but it's not gonna happen. So that'll probably be my Christmas shirt. And this is, I picked up this yarn on sale, and this is actually from Apples to Oranges. I picked up both of these at Apples to Oranges because they were having a clearance sale. I picked up the black Cascade yarn from them, and this is Plymouth yarn, Electra Light. It's 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% lurex. It's 425 yards, 100 grams. Nice sock yarn. And it was originally $19.95, and it was 20% off of that. So I picked it up. And then this one is Cascade Yarns Heritage Prints, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. I say that like nylon's a super, it's an all sock yarn. This is 437 yards, 100 grams. And if you see, that's the self pattern that it makes. So it's 50% off, and it was $12 to begin with. So $6 for a pair of socks. I'll take it. Well, actually it's 100 grams, so I can make more than 2 pairs for me, the way that I like to make socks. So that's what I got. The other things that I have in here is, if you see back there, I have a ton of Pom Poms. I got this from my friend Christina. She gave me a whole bunch. She bought these off of Amazon. Bag-O-Day Crochet purchased a bunch of these, and that's where she saw it from, and she bought them from on Bag-O-Day's recommendation. Now these ones in particular are interesting because I've always seen the ones that just have the long strings on them for you to tie onto your hats or whatever you're putting them on. The ones that Bag-O-Day purchased also, she bought these ones too, but she also got ones that had a button on here, like a snap button that you could snap, and it has the other side that you can sew onto your fabric that you're using. This one has this little piece of elastic on here. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming that it's for like a button. If you put a button inside your hat, you can slide this in. But I'm not 100% on that one. I may just tie string on it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to use these for, really. But I was thinking that this hat in particular needed a pom-pom, some sort of pom-pom. I've got a brown one back there. The caramel one that I was thinking probably would look best on there. But these are, I think, 3-inch ones, and I haven't blown them out or anything, and they're quite large. Like, that's a big pom-pom. It's a good size. I like them. So, and they have really nice colors. There's all sorts of colors. There's black, white, pink, peach, browns, grays. It came in a big pack. The only other things that I have that I'm not showing you right now is I did purchase some, well, actually, I guess I could show you the needles. I purchased some of these needles to go in my 10s because, you know, I need different size needles for those. It was in a pack of 3 different sizes, large, medium, and small, which fit that well. And then I also purchased an 8-inch cable from Chowgu, and then a size 11 interchangeable needle 4-inch so that I can make bulky hats, which is what I used to make this bad boy. That is all that I have done except for, and I can't really show it to you because it's really awkward. It's not heavy, but it's awkward to pick up and show you guys. I did trade some work for a spinning wheel, so I'm super excited about that. She has a couple pieces that is missing from it. I keep looking over here because it's right in front of me. That she's going to get for me, and then I can start working on it. But I've cleaned it up. I'm going to oil it and get it prepped and ready so that I can go ahead and try some fiber on it. I also have some wool that I've had. I have some raw wool that was given to me. I have alpaca and sheep wool that I'm prepping so that I can practice, you know, drawing and pull out as soon as I get all of that situated. So hopefully later this week I'll be getting the parts that I need for it. I need the flyer and I need the bobbin, or a bobbin. I think she has several that she's going to give me. But that's what I need to get it to work, is the flyer and the bobbin. Everything else is in working order. So hopefully I can get that soon so that I can try it. She's hoping to meet up with me later this week and get that. Otherwise, that's all I got. Hopefully I can get that, and then I can show you guys some funky yarn that I make next week. Hopefully next week. I know that it's been really crazy with the times. I was very consistent at the beginning, every week on Wednesday, and then it started getting crazy. And now it's every 2 weeks, maybe on Friday, sometimes during the week. I'm trying. I really enjoy doing this with you guys. I enjoy the feedback that I'm getting from you guys and the conversations that you guys do start with me. It's inconsistent right now, and I'm sorry, but I'm working on it. So if you guys have any cool ideas for that stuff up there, I was thinking about getting like a little basket maybe and hanging up here for all those pom-poms. Something. Or maybe I should hang my pretty yarn up there. I could hang my pretty yarn. I could hang my Christmas balls since my husband hates them. Why would you hate this? It's so cute. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.